Alright, welcome everybody to another BDA Boxing Film Analysis. This is your friend Mr. BDA, and I'm glad that everybody could be on board for this one. In this episode, we're going to continue analyzing the upcoming Manny Pacquiao vs. Keith Thurman fight that will be taking place on July 20th via Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's going to be a great fight between Old Lion and Young Lion. Now, in the last two videos, we spoke about Pacquiao's flaw when he jumps in, might get him caught against Keith Thurman, the fast counterpuncher. We also talked in the other video, the Keith Thurman video, about how he has to take advantage of that and how he can do it. And in this video, we're gonna give Pacquiao some of his due. I mean, not that he needs anymore, but we're gonna analyze an aspect that's been underrated in his career, and that's his defense. And what we're gonna be looking at is how he's pretty good at blocking shots, how he uses his foot speed to get in and out and avoid shots, how he's actually pretty good at judging the distance, and how he can use this even at 4 years old. He's still capable of doing this, and how it might play and make a big difference against Keith Thurman. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so right from the get-go, one thing I want you to notice is how Manny Pacquiao puts his feet in the back foot. He always puts his weight on the back foot, and he waits to leap in when guys least expected. So he's using a little bit of deception here. Number two, one of the things you can watch out for are his feints. His feints in combination with his hand speed and his experience allows him to be double more effective. All right, so these are some of the things that you have to watch out for, and some of the things that he's gonna want to do if he wants to beat Keith Thurman. So let's take a look at his defense. First of all, how he uses his feet to leap in and out. See that? Always staying outside, out of range, making guys miss. And one of the things he does is he steps in, and when guys thinks he's gonna attack, he leaps back. And this is very effective for him because he's very quick. So guys are always... And see how he also parries at the same time with his left hand. He parries that jab while leaning back at the same time. Comes from experience. Pacquiao has countless rounds in sparring and fighting some of the best fighters in the world, so he's very relaxed in there. And when you have hand speed, you want to use your ability to get in and out. And see how he blocks there? Boom, catches that shot on his gloves. Nothing went through. Here he uses his left hand to diverge that attack from Broner. See that? While at the same time slipping to his left. And then he tries to counter. So that's what makes... And he actually catches Broner with a good right-hander. So that's what makes Pacquiao so dangerous. He can lean back, and just when you think he's out of range and that you're out of range too to get hit, whoops, he leaps in with those big calves of his, and he's actually pretty explosive. So let's keep going. Don't want to go too long with this. See, again, parrying shots with his gloves. Again, parrying that right hand, blocking that right hand. So he's pretty good. This is something that he developed post 2006. That's when he really started putting everything together. The counter punching, the defense, the relaxation. See that again, blocking that right hand, and then evading the follow-up left hook by changing levels, ducking down, and stepping back. One of the things that I criticized Manny Pacquiao in the last two videos is his inability to really judge the distance when he's attacking, but when he's counter-punching, he's really good at judging that distance and then stepping in. Then when guys least expect it, he comes in. And look at this beautiful head movement. He made Broner miss 3 times. Look at Broner staring him down, saying, "You're not supposed to be doing this." Guys don't expect Pacquiao to have that type of defense. They should know at this point. Steps back, and notice how Pacquiao turns his body. See, he jabs and he keeps his body to the side, making himself an even smaller target, and all he has to do is step back, and he makes Broner miss with the right. Now he puts his hands up, and look at this. He puts his hands up, moves to his right. Oh, am I going to throw the left from here? Oh, actually jab. And then all he has to do is take a little step back. He makes Broner miss with that counterpunch. So guys at this point don't know when Pacquiao is going to attack because he feints, he comes in with jabs, he changes angles, and like I always say, he's so fast, even at 40 years old. All those factors just create mass confusion in a fighter's brain, and they don't know when the attack's coming. And now look at Pacquiao, a jab, keeping him, and now he finally attacks when Broner least expected. And how does he do this? Well, usually Pacquiao, I think we're going to see it later on, but he'll usually throw that left to the body. But here he threw a 1-2-3 and caught Broner off guard. Here you see against Jesse Vargas. See how he plants his... Just real quick, notice this. I don't want to rewind this shit too much, but do pay attention to how Pacquiao puts his weight on the back foot and then leaps back. Here he didn't really get much done, but we're gonna look at other videos. See that? In and out, in and out. But he leaps forward, puts his weight in the back foot and jumps back in. Keeps guys guessing. When is he finally gonna explode forward? He keeps them in suspense. And then finally... Oh, look at that. So he jumps in, feint, steps back, feint, throwaway punches, steps back, makes Vargas miss with that counter left. They're playing fencing right now. Pacquiao doesn't come back because he sees Vargas out of range and stepping back even further out of range. So he takes a couple of steps back, bounces. Now you would think a guy that bounces up and down would be pretty easy to time. But like I said, Pacquiao's so quick, even at 40 years old, that when you're doing this real time in the ring, it's even harder to do. It's easy to look at all of this while we're sitting here in our comfortable chairs, but when we're actually in front of this guy, a little bit harder to pull off. Pacquiao actually caught a bit of a counter left there, so that's what he's going to watch out for, because Keith Thurman does have a good left hook. And see, we're just going to take a look at this final. So, Vargas catches him with the 1-2 to the body. Pacquiao though steps back, look at this left foot, puts his weight in there, and actually very good timing because he hits Vargas with a right, waits past this whooshing left hook, puts his weight in the back foot, propels himself forward, boom, boom, 2 shots. Vargas out of position, look at his right foot, I mean his left foot, I'm sorry, yeah, no, his right foot, yeah. Now, what am I saying? His left foot, jeez Louise, look at his left foot. He squared up, puts it forward, squared up, out of position, catches 2 shots, doesn't want to be in, and then he misses with the follow-up shot because, like I said, Pacquiao in and out, good judging at the distance. From Pacquiao. Again, in and out, and those gosh darned Manny Pacquiao pivots after an attack, keeping you confused. Here, playing fencing against Broner, the younger, faster guy, and actually getting the best of it. So that was just to illustrate how good Pacquiao's defense is at this point and how his offense, he's able to switch from defense to offense very quickly. That's the main thing you have to remember here. And even a guy like Thurman, even though he's younger and perhaps even faster punch for punch, he's going to have trouble with this because Pacquiao is still so fast and able to switch so fast quickly between offense and defense that guys can't see it coming. They're shocked by it, and they're also shocked by the fact that he mixes in feints, throwaway punches, he punches up and down. You just don't know where his attack is coming from. That's what made Pacquiao one of the all-time greats, because he wasn't just the same old thing. He would confuse you with punches from all angles, and then he would pivot or step back, make you miss. I mean, it's just a nightmare fighting a guy like this who can hit so hard and so fast. And Thurman, I don't know if he's going to be able to outbox Pacquiao, because Broner tried to do what Mayweather did. Mayweather was able to eke out a decision by just doing what Mayweather does or did in the last couple of years of his career, which is in and out, pot shotting, grabbing, looking at the referee for help, clinching, wrestling. It worked against Pacquiao. He got the decision, but very few guys out there can actually do that right now. Broner could do it, Jesse Vargas couldn't do it, and I don't know if Thurman has the output and the boxing ability to do it. You guys tell us, what do you think? Do you think Thurman can pull this off? Do you think Pacquiao can continue doing what I just showed you, even at 40 years old? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to BDA, our main channel, to our Instagram page, to our Twitter page, and let us know who you think is going to win this fight. Alright fellas, thanks for watching.